In this episode of svMerSea, we say goodbye to our boat and hello to an RV and driving. Going on this road trip did not turn out to be as easy as we hoped it was going to be. So join us for this crazy adventure, and we will share our thoughts about road tripping and our experience in this interesting little RV. And before heading back to Santa Cruz, we do get to stop, visit my parents, and go on my dad's trimaran. Then it's one last drive before getting back to where this adventure all started. You gonna drive, Zephyr? You gonna drive the RV? Yeah. Here is our new bedroom. It's been quite a day. We're here. We made it to Phoenix. I can't even believe it. We are in our RV. We moved from a boat to an Airbnb to a shuttle, across the border, and now to, first we had Uber and then we came here. Homes. We can review what it's like to live small. Living large while we're living small.
Living small in several ways.
A mess, but just went to Sprouts. Oh my gosh. I got ice cream bars. I had to. And we're running late for the campsite, but we need to get blankets at Target. Matt's at Trader Joe's getting stuff that I didn't get at Sprouts, but this RV is really cool. Zephyr's being really patient. Have to see how long it takes to get to our campsite in Sedona. But yeah, I could have spent so much more time at Sprouts. The food options for someone who's allergic to so much are amazing. So we'll see how much faster Matt is than me. Yeah, it's awesome. Trader Joe's and Sprouts are right next door to each other. But we just gotta go to Target, which is only a mile away. And we're off to our campsite. Yay! The next day, Matt got to visit the Grand Canyon, but I fell seriously ill. So to recuperate, we went to an Airbnb in Flagstaff before heading on to Joshua Tree. We're in Joshua Tree. I have recovered and we are in Joshua Tree. Here it is. There he goes, climbing to the top. Okay. Never climb up something that you don't think you can get back down from. Yay! The little kid saw Matt at the top of the pile of rocks and wanted to try his hands, so before coming down, Matt helped him get to the top too.
That's the biggest boulder ever that got moved. have to shift. Oh, it's not very shifty.
So how does it feel to be an inspiration for
Well, you know, I'm an
youth of
inspiration
the
for children
future?
around the world, you know? It's just the way it is, you know?
All
And I
right.
accept that. I accept that.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
There's Matt out there making a fire. It's like after 7 and it's freezing. Too much glare on the window. But it's freezing. And I was gonna make dinner, but he started a fire and now I don't know what to do. Zephyr, what should we do? You don't know? I don't either. I want to eat in a warm place inside.
Do you love your daddy? Zephyr, how are you doing? What's wrong, Zephyr? Yes or no? Use your words. Come on, use your words. Yes or no?
Harrison Serenity Ranch is such a magical place. I wish we could have stayed longer, but a snowstorm was coming. It's on Palomar Mountain in San Diego, and it just looks so amazing. But we did not have a 4-wheel drive, which it did not state in hip camp that you needed. But we'd go back in a heartbeat with a 4-wheel drive. This is the nice part of the road. Oh God.
Not too hard to film in the bad part.
Yeah, it's too scary. Oh my gosh. Getting out of here before the winter storm that's supposedly coming, even though winter is supposedly over. Here's another fun part of the road. So to think, we were sailing down, we were just out there in the sea back in October. It's March now, so that would be like 5 months ago.
What sea is that?
It's the Pacific Ocean. Can't you tell? It's so calm. It's so pacified. What'd you say? We made a lollipop? Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Getting our boat around to Puerto Penasco seemed easier than the last 4 days. Getting an RV here. That was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
We're not RVers, we're sailors.
You can set the autopilot on the RV and it goes straight, but it doesn't do what it needs to do really. It doesn't do the curve.
Sometimes it doesn't go straight. It's an RV. Yeah, it sucks,
That's
but
different.
you can't even fit around the table.
That's another story.
Yeah. We'll critique it. We'll do a little review. Show you. Okay, Zephyr, we're going on the beach. Long Beach.
Like Zephyrs.
Bolsa Chico Beach.
Los Chico Beach!
Ooh, they have a little restaurant over there.
Bolsa Chic.
Big beach.
Bolsa Chic Beach!
Big beach. See, we actually didn't go by here. So we avoided this area. There's tankers right there. Well, I'll show you in just a second. But we missed all the tankers because we went out to Catalina and we didn't have to come here and avoid them all. But I'll show you.
Go to the islands. I want to go to the islands, yeah. Because I'm an island boy.
Yeah. All those tankers and oil rigs. Fun, fun. Yeah, it's nicer to go out to Catalina in a boat.
Peeks at banana picking. Peter peeks at. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I was doing my vowels.
Do you want to scoot in to the booth there?
Sure.
Okay.
So that's not our favorite part.
Yeah.
You can see this one's a little bit better, and if you had less than a 33 waist or so, you'd be fine. I've got a 31, and that's just about right for this one if you blow out a little air. This can be turned, but then it causes a problem over there, and a little less problem over here. But
And do you need this much seating area for 2 to 4 people?
not even if you invited friends over, probably. And if you did invite friends over, you'd probably be outside.
Yeah.
There's no reason for everybody to be cooped up here. So we think that this whole seating area could be not
Chopped
there.
out.
The table could be back here, maybe folding down from the wall. If it's just going to be a blank wall anyway.
That was my idea.
Yeah, well, told it. Or you could have what's called a window. And now windows are pieces of translucent glass where you could see through them to the ocean, which is on the other side there.
Yeah.
And so let's see. You know, we've been told it goes into a bed. We believe them. It looks like it would. It's just, I don't hate the air. It's just a lot of space. You already have a bed.
Yeah.
We'll talk about above the cab there. There's no real reason for a bed here. You're not
Well, if you have kids.
Anyway.
There's our kid.
Yeah, that's all the kids we need at the table. Just the fact that it doesn't fold or doesn't really get into any good configuration.
Yeah, you definitely don't need all that wraparound space.
Yeah, I mean, how big
just
are
cut out
it's
the
like
middle.
it's like a good third of the space just kind of wasted.
The lighting is pretty good
The
though.
lighting is pretty good.
Yeah.
You got these cute little lights over here in the back, and then you see these ones up top. Not the most posh lights, but on this build, it matches the top. We got these little curtains back here that, you know, you got your window that opens. Figure that out. Kind of works all right. And all that has little screens on it. Little ventilation. No real complaints there. It just snaps together like that. Fine. It is dark, you know, dark.
Yeah. Dark, 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 dark.
Dark. And no real skylight.
Well, that's a skylight.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, vent. Okay.
It does open, but not really.
Okay, it doesn't let in light.
The cool thing is you can open it while it's raining.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that problem. And while you're moving. So that's a plus. And I like the system. Basically, keep it open different ways there.
Yeah. And look at this space. Let's see me scoot through that. It might
Here's
even be
another
a
thing.
challenge.
Every time you come out, this little guy falls down. This just has to do with the kind of plasticness of this build. This thing just always popping down. It doesn't really have a snap per se. I don't know how they figured it. This is actually just like a breaker panel. It doesn't really stay close. It's really cheapy.
Okay.
And she's not a very big girl, so that's kind of difficult for her to get in as well. I guess you could always turn the table and then you can get in and out, but it's just a lot of work to do that.
Still, look at this. Like,
You even go out sideways, but you know, you'd like to be able to.
my hips are 32,
Covered the
33,
light.
so.
Oops. You want to do it again? I covered the light. Plus, I can only see your midsection.
You have to back out.
Yeah.
But the seats are comfortable and the table is very sturdy. So we
Yeah,
do
this
like
table
that.
is very sturdy. That's the plus. This silly blank wall with nothing on it is weird.
Yeah,
Unless
they
you're
could
gonna
have put hooks or
project.
shelves.
You could put a projector and a projection screen there. That'd be nice.
But then where are you going to sit?
Yeah.
So, no. So on to the next space. So Matt, since I screwed up on the video footage and shot you in slow-mo, what do you think you're saying about this spot here?
Well, Kendall, I think I was describing the gas oven, and actually there's no gas oven, so I was probably describing the gas stove. There are 3 burners. There's like a griddle and 2 little ones here. And gosh, for a camper, I don't think you need 3. You might carry most people in backpacking will carry 1, that's fine. But 3 is just a little too much. It's kind of crazy. Even in like a van or something, 2 is, I think, max. It just takes away all the space.
And what do you think you're saying right now?
About
the sink? Could you be...
Yeah, the sink's circular, which I think is a bad shape for a sink. It doesn't help, and it's smaller than a square. So I'm not really sure. It was really deep, it was nice, but there's no counter space on this thing. And there's no way to cover the burners even that I could find. You could bring a cutting board or something like that, but it's just kind of a weird use of space for such a small RV. I think I was saying that you could easily fit a smaller square one or even a 2-part sink in there. Eliminate one of the burners at least. I don't know.
Maybe it's for washing a baby.
Yeah, a circular baby.
Or maybe we could have washed Zephyr inside it.
Yep.
Let's see what else you have to say.
All right, then.
I can edit this.
Look how big my forearms are.
And there's no place to put a paper towel roll.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I was demonstrating how I could lift heavy objects. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, no place really for trash. You just kind of have to hang a bag on the outside of the door, which I didn't like, because if you open the doors downstairs, there's just shelves like upstairs. I call it upstairs and downstairs. And they're kind of strange the way that they separated those shelves. I don't know.
And that's part of our cooking kit that we had to rent from Cruise America. Even though the people that worked at Cruise America were lovely, who's ever deciding that we need to rent their kitchenware instead of just giving it to us for free. Well, not for free, but along with the cost of what we're paying to rent it.
You'd pay more if it came included.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the kind of where the screws go in and out of these. It's just bad. It just doesn't look good. There's different angles to the screws. A lot of people probably laugh at this. Why would you care? But again, it's a build quality thing. When we open the door, you can see that everything's just kind of scratched up, and it scratches up very easily on this side. You could rub it the wrong way, as we did right there, and it just takes it off. Not the same for this. This is nice and sturdy. I don't know what they did to this, but stuff, it's just not going to last. It's a bad build quality, and it's a rental and stuff, but really it should be even more bomb-proof. If it's a rental, really, if you think about it, you don't want it to go to shit so fast.
I'm just gonna get up here and get a mug.
How tall are you, Kendall?
I'm 5'2".
5'2". So, not the tallest human being, but it still is hard to reach things. And, that's just the way it's going to be. That's fine. You can't really blame them on that. They're trying to maximize space.
They should put a stool in here. So, I don't know. But yeah, there's also no divider. You might have already said this. No divider for the silverware. And Yeah, nice stove, but why do you need this much? I'd rather have counter space. You don't need all that. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yes, after not being able to drop off the RV fast enough, my parents rescued us. And we were lucky enough to go out with my dad on the Thursday afternoon boat races on his Corsair trimaran. It was really nice to be on a boat again. We're gonna go racing. It's cold, but not as cold as Santa Cruz.
We head up into the wind.
Here we go. Wish us luck. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
They fall off now.
We are starting the race now.
We'll lose some ground on this one.
Here we go, crossing the finish line. My oh so healthy husband is going to In-N-Out for the third or fourth date.
Who's counting?
He's taking advantage. We're still on, well, it hasn't really been a vacation, but we're still not back in the normalcy of things. So let's do it one last time.
In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. In and out. Wow, it's empty. What?
So unfortunately, it's closed for Resurrection Day today. Many disappointed customers. Where are we gonna go? So we're back in Santa Cruz. It's kind of weird. We've made a full circle. And I don't know. I'm kind of sad. I miss Mercy, but it'll be interesting to be back here in a different kind of way. And we know we're gonna go back. But yeah. Wow, it's been 6 months. It went by really fast. Didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz, Santa Cruz. Where do we even start tomorrow when we get back?
Cleaning the apartment.
Yeah. I guess we start working. I mean, we've been working, but just in a different capacity. So we shall see, and we'll check in maybe in a few days and see how our morale is doing. Hopefully good. Fingers crossed.
I meant my puppet.
Okay, puppet, let's get down to business.